On the world map, the oceans stretch out like endless blue plains. Most believe they are nothing more than vast waters where the wind blows, the waves dance, and ships sail freely. But the truth is far from simple. Beneath those seemingly calm waves lie mysteries that have defied explanation for centuries. Ships that set sail in the morning sun, only to vanish forever before nightfall. Strange echoes rising from the abyss, enough to send shivers down the spine of even the most seasoned sailors. Compasses spinning wildly, electronic devices shutting down without reason, as if an invisible hand is pulling the strings. They are known as the forbidden waters, where each wave carries not just the salt of the sea, but also tales of chilling intrigue. And once you enter, you can never be certain you'll find your way back. Rank 10, Mount Fanjingshan, China. At an altitude of 2,336 meters, shrouded in swirling clouds, stand two ancient temples perched on the golden summit, connected by a precarious stone bridge hanging over a sheer abyss. To set foot here, you must conquer nearly 9,000 stone steps, equivalent to climbing 381 floors, winding along cliffs so steep that a single misstep could mean the end. What makes this place legendary is not only its breathtaking beauty, but also a centuries-old mystery. In ancient times, how could people transport massive stones and building materials all the way up here when all around were nothing but cliffs and mist? Some theories suggest thousands of laborers may have perished in the process, while others believe in the use of long-lost engineering techniques. Yet to this day, the answer remains buried in the clouds above the golden summit. Rank 9, the Principality of Sealand, in the middle of the English Channel. Covering just 550 square meters, 110 times smaller than the Vatican, Sealand is perhaps the tiniest nation in the world. It began as an abandoned World War II sea fort, left to rust in the waves, until the Roy family claimed it as their own micronation. They declared independence, created their own flag, currency, and passports, and even fired warning shots at a British ship that came too close. In a bizarre twist, a court later ruled that Sealand was outside the United Kingdom's jurisdiction. Yet despite its bold defiance, no country on Earth has ever officially recognized Sealand's sovereignty. A fortress, a dream, or simply the world's most stubborn platform at sea? Rank 8, the underground city of Coober Pedy, Australia. Hidden in the arid heart of South Australia, Coober Pedy faces an unforgiving climate, with summer temperatures soaring to 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. To escape the scorching heat by day and the freezing cold by night, locals have taken life underground. Known as the opal capital of the world, Coober Pedy produces the majority of the world's rare and precious opals. Homes, hotels, churches, even bars, all are carved into cool, deep tunnels beneath the desert surface. A strange, secret world thriving quietly beneath the blazing sands. Rank 7, Ellide Island, Iceland. Hidden in the icy ocean of Iceland, Ellide Island stretches across roughly 450,000 square meters, surrounded by sheer cliffs so steep that access is nearly impossible. On this isolated island stands a single lonely house, where its owner has lived separated from the outside world for over 20 years. A life wrapped in solitude and mystery. Once home to a community of daring seabird hunters, the island's dangerous and secretive past eventually led all inhabitants to abandon it, leaving behind a ghostly silence broken only by the howling wind. Today, Ellide attracts adventurers and curious travelers alike, standing as a unique destination where breathtaking beauty meets eerie isolation and haunting stillness. Rank 6, Cage Homes, Hong Kong. Amid one of the world's most modern and bustling cities, hundreds of thousands are trapped in tiny coffin homes, cramped rooms barely 3 square meters in size. No windows, no ventilation, suffocatingly tight spaces, yet rents are shockingly high. Over 200,000 people struggle daily in these harsh living conditions, facing an uncertain future. The Hong Kong government has pledged to eliminate cage homes and improve social housing, but the plan won't be fully realized until 2049. A heartbreaking story of poverty and injustice right in the heart of a modern metropolis. Rank 5, the one-building town of Whittier, Alaska. Nestled deep in the freezing wilderness of Alaska, the town of Whittier is home to roughly 300 residents, all living under one roof in a single 14-story building. Inside this building, every essential aspect of daily life is covered: schools, hospitals, shops, and recreational facilities, making it a self-contained miniature world. What makes Whittier truly unique is its extreme isolation. The town has only one narrow tunnel as an entry point, which closes every night at 10:30 p.m., effectively cutting it off from the outside world after hours. Despite its small size and isolation, Whittier attracts a massive influx of tourists during the summer months, with visitor numbers reaching up to 700,000, creating a striking contrast between year-round quiet and seasonal bustle. Rank 4, Santa Cruz del Islote Island, Colombia. Covering just 0.01 square kilometers, Santa Cruz del Islote in Colombia is the most densely populated island in the world, home to over 1,200 residents, nearly 4 times the population density of bustling Manhattan. Uniquely, the island is free of mosquitoes, a rarity in the tropical, humid climate of South America. However, it lacks a power grid, doctors, and hotels, making life challenging for its inhabitants. The island's only school serves both Santa Cruz and neighboring islands, with children traveling by boat daily to attend classes. Despite cramped and harsh conditions, Santa Cruz del Islote remains a resilient community, attracting those curious about human endurance and uniqueness. Rank 3, Miyake-jima Island, Japan. Miyake-jima is a volcanic island located in the Izu archipelago, about 180 kilometers south of Tokyo. Here, volcanic activity is almost constant, and earthquakes are frequent, shaking the land and the lives of its residents. The island's most dangerous threat, however, is the high concentration of sulfur dioxide gas emitted from the volcano. This toxic gas can cause severe respiratory problems, forcing every resident to carry and wear a gas mask whenever they step outside. Despite these extreme living conditions, over 2,000 people still call Miyake-jima home. They live in a delicate balance between nature's beauty and its destructive power, adapting to one of the harshest inhabited environments on Earth. For the locals, danger is not an occasional visitor. It is part of daily life. Rank 2, Manshiyat Naser, the Garbage City, Cairo, Egypt. Manshiyat Naser, often called the Garbage City, is a neighborhood in Cairo that lives and breathes waste. Quite literally, it is home to thousands of people known as the Zabalin, garbage collectors, whose livelihood depends entirely on collecting, sorting, and recycling the city's trash. Every street, alley, and rooftop is piled high with garbage, creating an overpowering stench that never truly fades. Surprisingly, despite the shocking conditions, Manshiyat Naser is known for its recycling efficiency, processing and reusing about 85% of all collected waste, which is over 4 times the global average. This makes it one of the most effective recycling hubs in the world. Yet this achievement comes at a heavy price. The living environment is extremely poor, sanitation is almost non-existent, and the air is filled with dust and waste particles. For many residents, escaping poverty feels nearly impossible, as generations remain trapped in the same cycle of survival amid mountains of trash. In Manshiyat Naser, every day is a struggle, but also a testament to human resilience and adaptation in the harshest of environments. Rank 1, Centralia Town, USA. Centralia was once a thriving coal mining town in Pennsylvania, but an underground coal fire that started nearly 60 years ago has been burning beneath the town ever since and has yet to be extinguished. The growing dangers of toxic carbon monoxide and ground subsidence forced the government to remove Centralia from maps and ban habitation. Experts predict the underground fire could burn for another 250 years, turning Centralia into one of the most eerie and frightening ghost towns in the world. If you found this video fascinating and want to explore more mysterious places, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any upcoming journeys. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.